Have you ever heard something or seen something that just connected within you? Like it made you put together a whole bunch of pieces to like a puzzle, and a light bulb just went off and you felt very lit up inside. I had one of those feelings not too long ago. I had approached one of my group members, FA, food addicts in recovery, people addicted to food, just trying to recover from it, trying to heal from it. And I approached her and I said, why am I always feeling angry? There's this recurring anger feeling, and I always feel like I want to eat right after that anger. And she looked at me and she said, that's just H.A.L.T. All it is H.A.L.T. So I was like, H.A.L.T, what is that? And she was like, hungry, angry, lonely, tired, and some people say H.A.L.T because they put the S at the end, and the S is for stressed. And those are, a lot of triggers to want to eat junk food and to make you think you need junk food. But it really doesn't address the problems that it doesn't address those feelings. So I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up, let me process that. You just hit me with quite a bit. I'll get back to you. And so, I thought about it and I was like, like that describes 99% of the reason why I want to eat junk food. Yeah, like those 5 emotions are what I'm feeling when I want to eat junk food. And I thought that was just really, really powerful. Hungry, I would be, I would skip breakfast. So I'd be hungry at 12 or 1. I'd eat some junk food. Then I'd go, I'd feel a little pick-me-up. Then I'd crash. Then I'd eat some junk food again. And, rinse and repeat day after day after day. And, I'm really not addressing hunger when I do that because I'm not getting anything nutritious. So it was a powerful thing learning how I just was always hungry all the time. So yeah, that was really powerful to know that, and hunger, when I'm really hungry, I make horrible decisions on food. Like when I'm that hungry where I haven't eaten till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm making very bad decisions about food because I'm just trying to get something in my body to satisfy that hunger, even though it's just not working because I'm eating junk food and not nutritious food. The next one, angry. I just felt angry a lot after the job. That was really the recurring anger that I felt coming out, coming after the job, dealing with all the bullshit at the job, the power games, the meaningless tasks you do, or I did. I felt like they just had no meaning except for making the company grow and making people at the top benefit a lot more than I was. So I was just angry with that, and I would eat over it. And yeah, it just wasn't a very healthy way to live. Lonely was my second strongest trigger. I grew up in a very isolated environment, so I was the only child till about 14, 15. Yeah, and I just got used to it. There are a lot of great benefits to being isolated, but I looked at it a lot as being lonely, and I would feel loneliness. So, that was a recurring feeling just, from my childhood. I remember that. And I guess I coped with it. I learned to cope with it through food, which is, it's a very unhealthy way to deal with it. And tired and stressed, definitely Fridays and Saturdays, because that would be the end of the work week. I would, depending on what job I had, I would work 40 to 60 hours. And I know people today that work 70, 80 hours. And when that weekend hits, it is all about release. I think that's why you see all these opportunities to release, just coming up everywhere. Especially with cities, in cities with high populations. I'm in Dallas right now, and I'm from Houston. Two of the largest cities in the United States. I think Houston is the third largest city, or the fourth, and I know Dallas is the ninth as we're making this video right now. So yeah, they're just huge cities, and I'm seeing just restaurants and clubs and just everything to take advantage of the opportunity to feed that need for the release of your work week. So yeah, I'm just seeing it over and over again. And with these 5 emotions, I use food, but you know, there's tons of things you can use to escape those emotions. You can smoke, you can drink over it, you can work over it, you can, you know, just find any way to run away from it and, you know, stuff it down with whatever you're doing. Yeah, so there's lots of opportunities to escape from it. It doesn't have to be food. I use food. But yeah, there's a lot of different opportunities to do so. Yeah, the 2 things I really learned about addiction were, one, that you can heal addiction with awareness. I didn't understand it when I heard it. I think I read it in Eckhart Tolle's book, either The Power of Now or A New Earth. And I saw that and I was like, you can heal addiction with awareness. And, you know, now that I'm really getting into addiction, I definitely understand that. That's all HALT is. It's being aware of those feelings and when you want to go and eat junk food through them. You heal addiction with awareness, and the other one was that addiction is a failure to feel, and that's all that is. That's all HALT is too. You have those emotions and you don't want to feel them. You're resisting them, you're pushing them down, you're getting them away because it's not fun to feel angry. It's not fun to feel lonely. It's not fun to feel tired and stressed. But yeah, there's a lot of different, more constructive ways to deal with those. One is to feel them and let them pass through, and to not resist them, and to just, you know, let them pass through. This too shall pass. And, you know, those feelings will, you know, dissipate, or, you know, take a proactive role in eliminating them, you know, or getting it up and out. That's another strategy, just talking about it. Talking about, you know, you're feeling lonely and to someone else, and just getting it up and out of your body, out of your head. And so, yeah, it's just something I wanted to share. I thought it was very powerful. It's been very powerful for me, man. It's been a very clear solution to why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, and, you know, why I did the things that I did in the past. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow